Hey guys, it's Angelica here, and I hope I'm able to bring you guys a little dose of positivity. I'm going to be sharing with you guys my current facial skincare routine that I do to give this nice glass skin effect. I do want to point out that my skincare experience started when I was in 6th grade. My mom is a registered dermatologist. She took care of my skin ever since. I have also been very interested in skincare, and so I have been researching on latest products. I also look at reviews to check if the products will work for my skin. I also check out a lot of different academic sites, researches in regards to the ingredients. Opinion is my own. I'm not sponsored to do this. This video is dedicated to my friends. I know you guys have been asking, and I'm so sorry it took this long to deliver. I do want to credit the music that I'll be using. It's Lakey inspired Beach Days, and let's get right into it. So let me give you guys a rundown on my skin. I have combination skin, so that means that my skin isn't just one skin type. My skin type is actually on the T-zone. I have oily skin, and then on the high points of my cheeks, it's pretty oily, and then my chin is also fairly oily. The rest of my face, namely my eyes and my mouth area, tend to be regular, but it does get dry, and it's winter time. Another thing is that I'm whitehead prone. I tend to get whiteheads underneath my mouth and on my nose area. But on a side note, I regularly hydrate, try my best to keep up to my exercise routine. I do have a healthy and balanced diet, and I do like sunlight. So I'm the sort of person who go under the sun for 10 to 30 minutes just for a little bit of sun to get that vitamin D, get my serotonin pumping up, and yeah. I have found that there are some good habits to have if you do want to keep up with your skincare routine. First, make sure to wash your hands before you apply any of your skincare. Make sure to hydrate as much as your body needs. Reduce touching your face. You don't want anything, any gunk, any bacteria, any debris from your hands to get on your face. Reduce consuming added sugar, junk food. Just find healthier alternatives. Another thing is check the product life or the expiry date of your skincare products. So typically in terms of your makeup items or skincare items, it'll have the symbol on the product itself that denotes whether or not, how long after you start using it can you use it and when it's most effective. And basically it'll be in months typically, so how many months you can try to keep within this basically quote-unquote product life to make sure you have the best skincare experience. Another thing is that you don't want to also contaminate your product, so don't open it too much than necessary as well. Another thing is remove your makeup with a makeup wipe, micellar water before you do your skincare routine so that your pores don't get clogged up by all your makeup products. And also, just your skin takes 2 weeks to get used to whatever skincare you're adding onto your routine. So it takes 2 weeks for your skin. In terms of seeing any benefits to your skincare, typically it'll take a month to 2 months before you see anything. So be patient. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna get better. Step 1. So whenever I start my skincare routine, I always make sure to wash my face. I want to get rid of as much extra oil, any debris on my face, any dirt, maybe dried saliva if I woke up in the morning. And so I typically use the Tatcha Camelia face oil to start out with. Right here. And this face oil helps me break down any oily products on my skin, especially if I was just wearing makeup. It's also less abrasive way of basically breaking down whatever oily products are on your skin. It is very noticeable when you use it, mainly because if you've worn mascara or foundation, you'll just see it lift up. Basically, this will lather into your foundation color or your mascara or your lipstick. Another thing is that I don't use a lot of this product either. I don't use a lot of it. I only use 2 to 3 pumps, and because of that, even though this is a small size, I've had this since my birthday last year. So September, that was September, so it's already more than, let's see, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So it's been 9 months and I've only been using this small amount, so that's pretty good. Another thing is that it's cruelty free, it's clean beauty, it doesn't have parabens, sulfates, or phthalates. And you don't want any of those parabens or derivatives in your skincare products, because although they're preservatives, they can cause irritation, allergic reactions. It just does not promote a good skincare experience either. Alongside this one, I also use the Tatcha rice powder. And this one uses rice powder. It's activated with water, so I typically just dab out like 1, 2, 3. That's all I need. And I activate it with water. I'd like run water on my hands and slowly drip the water onto my other hand that has the powder, and then just rub my hands together and it lathers. It's like magic. This rice polish would then be breaking down the more water-soluble products. Another thing is that it's also really good in just breaking down like your lipstick and also your eyebrow products especially. This one, again, I've also had since my birthday last year, so September, and I've only used this small container and it's lasted me 9 months. A good deal that I found for this is actually at Sephora. They have like this Tatcha Japanese Ritual for Glowing Skin set for $60, and it has the oil, the powder, the essence, and the dewy skin cream, which is a pretty good set. Of course, with that, I also use my Clarisonic Mia Smart 3-in-1 with a deep pore brush. It deeply cleans via vibrating, so it reduces the amount of sebum, gunk, and oil in my pores. It actually reduces the appearance of my pore size. The brushes do need to be changed every 3 months, but they are recyclable. You do need to clean the brush after each use, and you just run it through warm water, towel dry, and let it air dry. A good deal for the Clarisonic Mia Smart would be during the 21 days of beauty. Otherwise, it would be $169 for the Clarisonic, the brush, and the charger. Second step of my skincare routine. So after I wash my face, of course, I basically removed some of my natural oils. And with that, I have to do water-based moisturizer just to make sure to rehydrate my skin after stripping it of all the natural oils or gunk that's already been on there. And what I typically use is the Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rosewater. I'm almost out of it too. This one is really good at rehydrating your skin. It's also a good refresher for makeup. It makes the makeup appear less cakey. It gives me a faux glass skin effect if I just put it on bare skin. Another thing is it's cruelty-free, paraben-free, so it's not going to irritate your face, not going to give you allergic reactions. And it's also vegan. The bottle is recyclable. You can utilize this for other items, or you can refill it too if you would like. I've seen my mom use this to spray her plants, the empty bottles, I mean. This does have a long shelf life, so the smaller size, which is, here's a comparison for both of them. The smaller size lasts me 6 months to a year, while the larger size lasts me a year to 1.5 years. A good deal I have found for this product is during the 21 days of beauty at Ulta. Otherwise, it would be $7 for the small one and $12 for the larger one. Another face mist that I also use is also the Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I actually just ran out of my big one too, and I'm using my small one right now. This one is more for calming and for brightening the skin, and other than that, it's also a good refresher for makeup, reduces the cakiness, gives me that faux glass skin effect, cruelty-free, paraben-free, vegan. The bottle is recyclable, long shelf life generally, and good deal at Ulta, 21 days of beauty. And so for the next step, after I moisturize my face with a light water-based moisturizer, I apply acne treatment so that it is I'm basically targeting the specific areas of concern on my face. And I typically use the Lush Grease Lightening. And for this item, it basically clears my pimples overnight, and it clears my acne in over a week. But I have to apply this at the first sign of basically noticing that a pimple or an acne is going to come out. And so a first sign is typically when a certain part of my face is itchy, there's a bump, it's red, if I touch it, it's painful. So those are typically the signs that I look for whenever I know I have to put this on my face. It is vegan, cruelty-free. The ingredients of this product are ethically bought, and it's handmade. The packaging is recyclable. You can refill this with other products and utilize it as you wish. This product typically lasts me 1 year. And a good deal is at Lush for $15.95. And so for my fourth step, moisturize again. So I typically moisturize again after I've put on my acne creams, and that's mainly because I have oily skin. I need to make sure that I'm locking in all the moisture onto my skin so that my face doesn't produce so much oil to overcompensate, basically. And so what I use is that Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream. And for this one, it's a non-greasy, non-oily moisturizer. I only use a little bit of the product. I only tap my finger in there once, and that's for like one section of my face. So I can tap my finger once, that's for my T-zone. Tap my finger once, that's for my cheek area. Tap my finger again, other cheek area. Tap my finger again, chin area. So I don't really use a lot of product. I've had this one since last year, and you can see it's a small container and it's still fairly full. You haven't seen the bottom of it. I haven't seen the bottom of it. It does promote a glassy skin effect on my face, and it's not cruelty free, but it is clean beauty and it is vegan. Another thing is that I don't need to reapply this throughout the day. I just apply this once and that's it. A good deal I found for this is that during Sephora, they do have their Christmas sales, so it's better to get that bundle compared to buying that one product if you're starting out. Typically, it's going to be $15 for a small one. It's going to be $42 for the standard. This is like the deluxe mini, but it's a little bit bigger. And then $68 for the large value size. So for my fifth step, since this is sunny, almost always sunny, SoCal, I apply sunblock. I want to make sure that I'm not going to get skin cancer when I am 40 or 50 or 60. I also want to make sure that my face still matches my neck at the end of the day. And so I use the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Liquid Sunscreen in SPF 70. So this product is sheer. It's not going to give you a white cast, and I'm tan. So I know when a sunblock is going to make me white. It's not oily. You do need to shake this prior to application. But after application, you wouldn't really notice any redness, and you wouldn't really notice any tanning either. Unfortunately, it's not cruelty free, but it is vegan, and typically I basically just, oh, let me shake it first. I usually just apply as much as my pointer finger, and that's all you need for your whole face. You don't need a lot. This usually lasts me a full year too, so it's well worth your money. It's usually $16 at Ulta. If you do go to Target, sometimes you'll find this in Target and they can price match for you. So basically, if you find a competitive store or website that offers the same product but for cheaper, price match it. So, and Target will honor the cheaper price in comparison to their store price. Step 5, apply face mask. And so during the night, I want to make sure that even at night, my skin is working to be its very best. And I use the Glow Recipe Watermelon Skin Mask. This one is very deeply hydrating. Typically, after I use this the night before, my skin is baby soft. It's as if it's like glass, Korean glass skin. Unfortunately, this product doesn't do well when you layer it, so only make sure you just have like one thin layer. Also, another thing is that it's clean beauty. It is cruelty free. It's vegan. Doesn't have any parabens or sulfates, so it's not going to give you irritation. It's not going to cause an allergic reaction. The good deal I found for this one is Sephora during the sales, and then it's typically $22 for the mini, $45 for the standard. And I've had this mini since last year. Oh, I'm almost out of it too. But again, I've had this since last year and I've been using it since September. And it's already May, so that's a good 9 months on just the mini. That's pretty good. I typically just use just this much to apply onto the high points of my face. I don't apply this to all parts of my face, mainly because I do sleep on my side or on top, or my face down on a pillow, so it's not very effective if I put this all over my face. I just put it on the high points of my face where the light shines, and it gives me this very nice highlight effect. But yeah, pretty good face mask, not gonna lie. And now we have come to our final step. Applying lip care. Your lips are also part of your face, and so we should also take care of our lips. And also, I do not like chapped lips. They're not comfortable for me. I feel very sad whenever I have chapped lips. And so what I use is the Lush Rose Lollipop Lip Balm. I'll put a picture right here. Sadly, I ran out of it just before the stay-at-home order was passed, and so I've not gotten a new lip balm for myself. I could order online, however shipping is expensive, and I don't have that kind of money. But it's okay. I'm gonna tell you about it anyway. The lip balm is very deeply hydrating. Typically, I apply it, and in 1 hour, my chapped lips are no more. It's vegan, cruelty-free. Ingredients are ethically bought, and it's also handmade. The packaging itself is also recyclable. You can put earrings in there, nose rings, small items that you want to keep in a container. Just make sure you wash that container, soap and water, sanitize, you know. And then, of course, that tin lasts me for a whole year. The good deal I found for that is at Lush, $12.95. And so, that concludes my current facial skincare routine. I hope you've enjoyed this. I've had fun making this video. Let me know if you're interested in more, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace! I have this little beauty right here. On one of, it'll have it on there, but it'll say it's Okay, that wasn't very good.